What's happening, everybody? I'm Todd Tanner. This is Wrestle Take. Check it out. Vince McMahon just can't stay away from the WWE. It seems like he believes, for some unknown reason, just to him and him alone, that without him not being there in person, the company just can't survive without him. According to ESPN News Services, let's get down into this article. Vince McMahon, who retired as WWE Chairman and CEO over the summer, announced he is returning to fully capitalize on the company's upcoming media rights negotiations. Former WWE CEO Vince McMahon, who remains the controlling shareholder of the wrestling organization, plans to return to the company to fully capitalize on the upcoming media rights negotiations, he announced Thursday. Now just listen to this story. Something just doesn't sound right coming out of the mouth of McMahon. McMahon, 77, retired over the summer following a sexual harassment scandal that included non-disclosure agreement payments. Though McMahon used personal funds for the NDA payments, he failed to record those expenses, which totaled $19.6 million. After McMahon stepped away, his daughter Stephanie McMahon and Nick Khan, a longtime agent at CAA, assumed the roles of co-CEO. In his announcement, Vince McMahon said he is asking to be reinstated as executive chairman of the board of the publicly traded company, along with chair seats for former WWE co-presidents Michelle Wilson and George Barros. The moves will require 3 existing members to vacate their board seats. The board previously rebuffed an attempt from McMahon to return to the company, but he retains the majority of the voting power. WWE is entering a critical juncture in its history with the upcoming media rights negotiations, coinciding with increased industry-wide demand for quality content and live events, and with more companies seeking to own the intellectual property on the platforms, McMahon said. He added, "My return will allow WWE, as well as any transaction counterparties, to engage in these processes, knowing they will have the support of the controlling shareholder." WWE rights deals with Fox and USA expire next year. Negotiations are expected to begin later in 2023. WWE posted its first billion-dollar revenue year in 2022. McMahon bought the company from his father in 1982 and built the then WWF into the preeminent wrestling company in the world. When McMahon stepped down, his son-in-law, WWE Hall of Famer Paul Triple H Levesque, replaced him as the person in charge of the creative direction of the company's TV storylines. WWE has an exceptional management team in place, McMahon said, and I do not intend for my return to have any impact on their roles, duties, or responsibilities. Before McMahon delivered written consent of his plans to the board, he sent letters in late December in which he expressed the urgency of his return, according to the press release. Check this out. Why is it that McMahon is so determined to become in control as chairman and CEO again? It is just as simple. Ultimate power is what this man wants, and he is going to get it any way that he can. McMahon is 77 years old, and believe it or not, his time has come. For WrestleTech, I'm Todd Tanner.